We are the Virginmarys, and you're watching the Buzz Artist Spotlight.
I wanna say I'm tired, but I'm fucking bored. I need to get myself away. Change my name and find a place to call my own, and live alone until my dying day. I'm running out of reasons to be in this game. I know my heart don't pay my way. I'm drowning in the bullshit and the constant drone of all the talking when there's nothing to say. A lot of talking when there's nothing to say. And another dream gets broken. The battle marches on to Mother Nature's ruin. What's that all you want? Give me something I can feel. Give me people.
Hi, I'm Matt and I play the bass in the Virginmarys.
I'm Danny and I play the drums in the Virginmarys.
I'm Ali, and I play guitar and sing in the Virginmarys.
Well, me and Ali sort of met each other at college, music college, and we just sort of, we liked how each other played and got together and started joining different bands. And then eventually, about 5 years ago or something, we decided we wanted to start a new band. We needed a bass player, and we were drinking like we normally used to. And then we met Matt, who became the bass player, and then this is it really. It kind of it all happened very, very quickly. We did 1 year with an EP, the second year another EP, third year a third EP, and then fourth year I think the album, and then here we are for the second album. So yeah, it's all been pretty constant. The name The Virginmarys came about, I think we were doing a show somewhere, I can't remember where it was, when we were first starting out or something like that. And,
we overheard some guys talking about this this bar that we got the impression that it was a strip club called Virginmarys, like when we were playing at a gig, and it's kind of a name that stuck, with me and Danny. So when it came about to kind of name something, we went with that.
So it's out on the 6th of May. We've released 2 tracks from it so far, and they've both gone down really amazingly well. The first one was one that we wanted to choose because it felt like a good bridge between the first record, King of Conflict, and the new one. It's really, really aggressive, and then this new one, which we've just released, Motherless Land, is kind of a very, very different direction, but I think it's a good example of what the album's about. We wanted the album to be quite a big sort of roller coaster that you don't really know where you're going to go next, so there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff on it.
The smaller EPs, we kind of we spent less time. I think it was more done in a live environment, which was really cool. But this time we were lucky enough to work with Gil Norton, who is one of our favourite producers. So we kind of like let him steer the ship, and it was really thorough, and just loads of amps and this and that going on, and probably about 2 or 3 months, and long days with no stones, left. Well, it was just so thorough, amazing experience, and we've never done anything better than this album, I don't think.
The UK market's very, very kind of unusual as far as rock. Rock's kind of been a dirty word in England for a long, long time. There's really a handful of bands that I can think of that have sort of broke through, that are rock bands, and the majority of them tend to be American. There's really, really very few British ones off the top of my head. I could only sort of think of Biffy Clyro, Muse, and more recently Royal Blood. So I don't know. It's quite unusual. It's a lot more receptive over here, I think. Rock music seems to be a lot more endorsed over here. But I don't know. Hopefully, but every year in England, everybody sort of says the same thing of like, this is the year that rock's going to come back, and then it never does, and they just end up with Justin Bieber or the 1975 or something like that. But yeah, hopefully this is the year that England is more receptive.
I guess you can expect, like, we just give everything to every performance, whether it be, in LA to kind of a massive venue, or to I don't know, where do you pick? A smaller place. I don't know. We just get on the stage and we perform exactly the same as we ever would, and it's just full of energy and passion, and it's kind of, you treat that show like your last. So yeah, I think it's been going amazing travelling down the West Coast so far with Shinedown, and the crowds have been really receptive to it all. So yeah, just a great show. That's what they can expect.
I am the king in conflict. When I walk on the scene, never what I need. I'm not the cat of the house, son. There are songs in the satisfied sound. With those freaks don't stop my head. Another day, another land and breathe. Well, I'm inside out. I'm inside out. What about it? That's what I need to light the light. Oh, I'm gonna rock you right to light. What about it?
Yeah, as it happens, we have been told that we are going to be doing a vinyl release for this album, which is amazing to us lot. I mean, yeah, there was talk of doing that with the first one. It never happened. So to officially be able to say that we are going to be releasing this on double vinyl, I think it's double vinyl, isn't it? So
Yeah. I think it's like the thickest that you can get, maybe like 3 songs on each side. So.
very difficult to break, and it's green, yes. So
I get the passion behind it, and I do get why people think it sounds better. But I don't know. To me, if you can hear it decently, then that's good, isn't it? So as long as you can make it out, and it's not just a muffled mess. So.
I think you can definitely tell the difference between sort of cheap sort of MP3 downloads in comparison to sort of the proper sort of WAV files. That's the massive difference, I would say. There's always something nice about vinyl. I don't know what it is, but there's
they've got some kind of warmth, haven't they? Like when I don't think, going from vinyl to CD, you necessarily hear it, but when you've had years on CD and then like you kind of, someone's got something on and it's just something subtly, it's just nice, and you're like, what's that? And it's, you're kind of in the warm embrace of the vinyl.
I guess that's the thing with records, wasn't it? Was that people actually listen to full albums, whereas now people just hear one tune and then, they'll basically make their own album out of what you can get to download singly. Whereas, with a record, I guess you get it in its fullest.
Well, new fans could find us through all the, the regular stuff, Facebook and Virginmarys.com, Spotify, Amazon, all that regular shit that.
www.thevirginmarys.com. Hi, we are the Virgin Marys, and you've just been buzzed.